Hello YouTubers, this is A Giant Awakens. I hope everyone had a happy new year, and I just want to talk about how gold and silver should be used versus fiat currencies. I know in the last few months gold and silver have been pushed down pretty hard, but overall in the year gold is done better than the stock market. Silver on the other hand has done well in the last few years, but unfortunately the last few months it's been really hurt. And because I believe it's such a small market, it's something like a $20 billion market, these big hedge funds can push it down, and they need to, because the dollar is losing value. Every day it's your dollar or your yen or your euro, it's all losing value compared to gold and silver over time. So I just want to talk briefly how if I had some gold and silver, if you currently own gold and silver, how you should go about spending it and versus your fiat currencies. I think for everyday purposes like food, gas, your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, that sort of thing, you should definitely use your fiat currency to pay for this. I believe it's only going to lose value over time. Now for long-term items like you're saving to buy a home, you have saving put away for retirement, that money, if you had some fiat currency, I would currently put that into gold and silver, or buy every month, dollar cost average, and buy some gold and silver and keep that long term, because I think longer term, I'm talking 10, 20, 30 years, I believe that gold and silver are definitely going to be a better bet than keeping your money in the bank, keeping your money under your bed, or the stock market for that matter. I think even the stock market, I think it's going to do better. And I think it's really important that the kind of gold or silver you have, I don't believe in keep it in the ETF fund. I believe in if you have it in it like Sprott's silver, which owns physical silver, or have a physical gold ETF, or just plain own the gold, period. I would own it physical. That's the best way to own it, because if you saw what happened with MF Global, I believe the reason MF Global crashed, and a lot of the top experts believe they crashed, is because a lot of people were asking for their physical gold and they didn't have it. So what better way to not give it to them than to just have the whole thing go bankrupt and get bailed out that way. So I think it's very important, like I said, is if you have any daily purchases, your food, your clothing, your rent, use your fiat currency to pay for that sort of stuff. And then your gold and silver should be, if the economy collapses, or I believe for long-term, your retirement, I think silver, especially silver, I think is a very good, 10, 20, 30 years from now, silver will be much higher than it is today, just because of all the uses it has in manufacturing. I mean, it has thousands of different properties to be used in different electronics, to medicine. There's so many different uses silver has. So I think in long term, and there's also there's not very much. We only mine something like 800 million ounces of silver a year, so that's not a lot, and almost half of that is being used in industrial use. So. And a lot of it's getting wasted. You'll never see it. I did another video about how silver, they use 500 ounces of silver in just one Tomahawk missile. 500 ounces. So when that goes off, that silver's gone. They're not going to recover that silver. So just think about, in Libya, we did 100 Tomahawk missiles we used, which is over 50,000 ounces of silver. Just boom, gone. You never see that again. So. Like I said, long-term, silver I think is a very good investment, and the dollar I think is going to continue to go down in value. All you have to do is look at your earnings. Over the last 10 years, the earnings in the United States have remained very flat while inflation has increased something like over 40% in the last 10 years just on everyday household items. So that should tell you right there where the better investment is. So everyone, again, Happy New Year. If you haven't signed up for my YouTube channel yet, please do. And please post some comments. I'd love to hear from you. And everyone, have a great day, and thanks for listening.